Hey, I'm Carl Chapman and welcome to this unboxing video of Wifigear's DLB 520 AC kit. In the kit we have two of the LigoWave 520 AC units, which I'll describe in a bit more detail in a minute, as well as two poles for mounting the units onto walls. So let's have a little look at what's inside the boxes. Okay, we have quick start guides as well as the units themselves. Nicely bubble wrapped for added protection during transport. We have PoE adapter with UK mains lead. It's worth noting the units are 24 volt 10 watt, meaning they're not 802.11af compliant. So if you were going to power it from your switch, you might not be able to, so that's worth checking. We also have Jubilee clip, which works with part of the mounting arm. That will work with these, which I'll show you in a minute, as well as a grommet, because these are IP66 rating. So let's move that out of the way. The poles, let's have a little look. We have installation guide, so explains how to actually install them. You got the nuts and bolts. We also have the other part, there we go, of the mounting pole. One thing I do note is you don't get wall plugs as well as the screws to screw this into the wall, so you will need to use your own, but that works with the pole. And then using the Jubilee clip, we'll then attach that to the radio. Okay, so let's have a little look at the physical attributes of these radios. So as I already mentioned, they are IP66 rated, fairly small form factor, about the size of my face. The DLB 515 AC has a smaller footprint, about the size of my hand. So if you were looking for a very low key radio, maybe the DLB 515 AC would suit you better. One of the advantages though of the 520 over the 515 is this integrated arm, which works with this part here, which allows you to very easily change the pitch. So without having to adjust the pole mounting or anything, you can easily, if you are going from different angles, different heights, you can easily adjust that. On the rear, you have your typical serial MAC, as well as LED indicators. LED indicators show you the power that is connected to the network, as well as the signal strength. Worth noting as well, these are 5 gigahertz units. The gigabit port is on the bottom. Obviously that works with the grommet. Do make sure you tie that up nice and snug, because otherwise you won't get that IP66. So that's the physical attributes for that. As for the poles, yeah, solid steel, galvanized steel, quite heavy, quite sturdy. To be honest, you're not going to have any problems with this, especially in UK weather. We're yet to have one fail on us. Okay, so that's the physical attributes of the radio. Let's have a little look at the technical specs. So 5 gigahertz radio, they have a range up to 15 kilometers in point to point, 10 kilometers in point to multi-point. They are Wi-Fi 5 or 802.11ac units. They have a proprietary technology from LigoWave called IPO3 that helps them to work more efficiently in high congested areas. Because it's Wi-Fi 5, you are looking at around 500 plus megabits per second. As standard, you've got the 128-bit AES encryption as well. Yep, that's the technical aspects. Management for the radio. So if you're going to manage that, you would use the LigoWave OS, very intuitive user interface. If you want to know more about how to do the configuration, go have a little look at one of our configuration videos. Alternatively, just search for LigoWave OS configuration for the 520s. Plenty of content out there. Warranty for the units. So we have extended 3-year warranty on all of our LigoWave kit. Worth noting, LigoWave is very sturdy. We really don't have many of them fail. So the chances are these will well outlive their use case. But that said, we do have a good RMA process at Wifigear, so if you do have any problems, drop us an email, sales@wifigear.co.uk, and then we'll follow the RMA process and get that replaced for you. Okay, oh, the other thing, use cases really. So 520 ACs, especially these kits, very popular in CCTV deployments. It's sometimes quite good to start with the 2 radios kit, and then you can always add in the extra stations as you progress the network. These are fantastic for CCTV, especially 520 over the 515, reason being it has a 16-degree beam, which is less than the 515. That's very good, again, if you're in a more congested area, because you're going to have less noise and interference coming from these radios, as well as what they're picking up. That said, if you have any other questions, feel free to drop us an email or give us a call. Otherwise, see you again. Bye for now.